All right, here we are, day 2 of my hair transplant. I had done yesterday by Dr. Luis Nader in Reynosa, Mexico. I was told to sleep overnight with my head elevated and not to allow any pillows or anything to touch the implant areas. So it was a little bit tough to sleep. I had 2 or 3 pillows. I had a little travel pillow behind my neck. In the morning, I did kind of lean over to the side a little bit and put the pillow just like right here, so my head was hanging off and not touching anything. So that kind of worked for me. But yeah, it's not that easy to sleep on the first night, I'll say that. This morning I started taking the different medications. Well, I continued taking the antibiotics. He suggested I continue taking the pills, the pain pills, and I started the anti-inflammatory pills today called dexamethasone. And yeah, that's supposed to reduce swelling, because I know after people get hair surgeries, they do start swelling in the forehead. And I did see my brother after his hair transplant, his head got pretty swollen. So I did have a report of the total grafts that I had done. Let me see if I can find that paper. All right, here it is. So yeah, the total grafts planned to pull was 2,850, and they actually pulled out 2,896. And for the extraction and implantation, the total duration of the surgery was 8 hours. Single hair grafts, 277. 2 hair grafts, 1,521. So yeah, that's like the bulk of it right there. 3 hair grafts, there were 998 of those, which is pretty good. 4 hair grafts, they found 100 of those, so much more rare. And then 5 hair grafts, he didn't find any, but he said that's normal. And yeah, they only implanted hair here, and on my crown. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even really need the surgery. I had a way to style my hair so it didn't kind of like covered up my receding hairline. And even on the crown, you know, I had plenty of hair to kind of comb over it. But it's just one of those things I decided to finally just do and get done. Let's see. The punch diameter is 0.8, which I believe is very, very small. They use very minimally invasive tools and technology to do the hair implant, hair transplant. So yeah, I really trust Dr. Nader and his techniques and skill. He really runs a very efficient and high quality clinic there in Mexico. It's right across the border from Texas, so it's pretty convenient for us Americans to head over there. There's direct flights to McAllen, Texas from all over. Yeah, he did have an assistant helping him, Paola Sosa, and she did actually this side of my implants, and he was doing this side. They were kind of working on it simultaneously, and then same on the back. So, you know, I guess after a year or two, we'll see if there's any difference. I don't think there will be. She seems to be highly trained, and, you know, her professionalism is, you know, very high standard, just like Dr. Nader. And I think that even if she was to do it, an entire transplant herself, she can do it. And in fact, Dr. Nader told me that she actually did his most recent transplant. So he trusts her, and I trust her too. And yeah, there were about 5 other girls working under the microscope, looking at the grafts, organizing them, and handing them one by one to the doctor and Paula as they were injecting them into my scalp. So it's a very efficient process, and I'm really happy that, you know, he's built this system, because instead of being there for 2 days or 3 days, they were able to do it in one day with high efficiency and speed and quality. So pretty happy about that. I do know other people that have gotten hair transplants in Mexico, and they didn't even really have the doctor, you know, doing the transplant. The doctor was kind of just guiding other people doing it, and the quality, I haven't really been all that impressed. So yeah, I'm really happy I went to Dr. Nader. And yeah, this is the second day after the surgery, so I'm just kind of resting in my hotel room here. It's in McAllen, Texas, staying here at the Marriott. It's close to the airport. I can walk to restaurants, so yeah, it's a good spot to stay. I forget the name of the hotel. I think it's Spring Hill Suites. Great steakhouse down the street called Longhorn. I went there last night. Treated myself to a steak. It was amazing. Great prices too. Today I'm gonna head over to Walmart, get some prescriptions that Dr. Nader wrote for me for minoxidil and finasteride. So plan to try those. It's an oral pill of the minoxidil, so I don't have to spray it on my scalp anymore, which is annoying and it's quite a mess. But yeah, overall, feeling great. Not much pain. I do feel a little tenderness around my head, but that's pretty much it. But at the same time, I am on the pain pills, so maybe that's why. So yeah, I'll update you guys again. Not sure when, but if you have any questions about this whole procedure, put your comment below. Happy to help anyone out there, because I know for me, coming into this surgery is really hard to get information. So I'm just here kind of helping others with as much info as I can. If you do want to get a hair transplant from Dr. Nader, I know it's difficult to get an email response, but he's pretty much booked out for a whole year, is what they were saying, Monday through Friday. So I would just try to get in contact and maybe just have a creative subject line with some hearts or something to catch their eye, because he did show me his inbox yesterday and it's completely full. He gets hundreds and hundreds of emails a day, if not thousands, and yeah, it's quite a challenge because their focus is really doing the hair transplants, not getting new customers. So that's not one of their issues, is getting clients in the door, because of their reputation is very good. So yeah, just as soon as you get in contact, just say, please let me know the next available date. That's what I did. She gave me a couple dates. It was like 8 or 9 months in the future. I said, yes, I'll take that. And yeah, I was on the schedule. And since then it was a little bit easier to get email responses, but I was able to get in contact with Dr. Nader directly, and yeah, everything went great. I'm excited, and I think that everything is gonna come out really, really well. I will definitely take some videos in the future and kind of show how everything came out. I don't know if this is gonna show very well, but I'm gonna show you what's going on here. But yeah, tomorrow will be my first shower where I can take a shower, basically take a bucket of warm water and slowly pour it over my head for 5 minutes, kind of get everything nice and soft. Then he gave me a special shampoo to make a big foam ball with, put it all over my head, very slightly rub the skin for 5 minutes, then another 5 minutes of bucket with warm water. So it's a 15-minute shower for your first shower after the surgery. I did take a regular shower last night. I just kept the water from here down. So you just have to remember, don't touch your scalp, because I did have the urge to go up there with my hand several times. I just caught myself, so be careful with that. Yeah, any more questions, please leave a comment. Thank you.